Alright, I was asked to do a tutorial on how I do my beard. So, my room is a total mess, so I'm gonna be like all over the place trying to find everything. Let me get ready here. Oh shit, my weights are in the way. Alright. Now, how I do it, I mean, everybody has their own way of doing it. I don't say somebody's right, somebody's wrong, or anything like that. I just do whatever I feel works for me. So it's not that it's right, it's not that it's wrong, it's just the way I do it. So I have to find my shit. Okay, one of the first things I think is important is your lining. And I have brushes that I use to do my lining. God damn it, where's my shit? Oh, there it is. Alright. Okay. Now, when I start, try not to use too dark of a color because it could, kind of start making it look like it's not real. So, I'm doing this in the camera. That's funny. I should be doing it in a mirror. But I figure this way you can see it point on how I'm doing it. So, I start with the goatee, with the mustache. And I start putting a little bit of lining. Like I said, not too dark because you don't want it to look not authentic, So, there we go. It's a little hard to do it this way because I always line straight down to my jawline. So that way, these are just like little guidelines. So that way I don't have to go crazy trying to figure out how to do it. And then I do line here. And this is how I work on my 5 o'clock shadow. Okay, and then I'll do a little marking, here and here. Okay, and then okay. Now, what I do with these points is I use spirit gum for that. Gotta find my spirit gum. It's in here, I swear. I know it is. Wrong one. Oh, there it is. Nope, that's not it. I am the most unorganized person in the world. Okay. Spirit gum. Gotta find my hair. Nope. Hold on. Hair. Oh, God, my nose. And next, scissors. Scissors out. Sorry. You want to try and make sure the hair is as fine as you possibly can get it. Because if it's too, I believe I'm going to have to do this how many times today. Because the finer it is, the better it is to work with. So. message. Oh, shit. That would have sucked. My phone's new. I want to ruin it. Okay, back to cutting. Now, I use my own hair. Some people get hair from, like, you know, a beauty supply place and stuff like that. I use my own. Every time I get a haircut, I'm picking, I'm having them save it in a baggie because it helps it look a little bit more realistic. Alright. This is a real tedious process. It's a pain in the ass, but I mean, the finer you get it, the better it is. Ugh. Hold on. Okay. It's like when you start doing this, and next thing you know, you got messages, and I don't like not responding. I think it's rude. Okay. Now. I'm not going near that spray adhesive. I already learned my lesson with that. I accidentally sprayed spray adhesive on my face, and oh my god, I think my lips and everything was stuck for like a day. Thank God for coconut oil. Okay, so I start here. And I use my spirit gum. And I follow those lines. Okay. What I usually do is I pinch the hair, because if you pinch it, you don't get like this big wad of like bushwhacker on you. So. And I dab. And then if you see that it didn't catch anywhere like it did, you just add a little more spirit gum. Okay. And it's going to look like a hot mess at first. I mean, Now, as far as the contouring, mm, I don't. I've never had to, so I don't really feel the need to have to contour. So, because I mean, I already look like a dude, so I don't really do a lot of the contouring. I can't even begin. I know you have to hit like temple areas, jaw lines. Those are really important. Like the nose. Like I said, I don't ever do it. So now this brush right here. Where is it? I'll be right back. This brush right here you can get at any beauty supply store for like a couple bucks. And what I use this for, this is kind of to tone it down a little bit so it doesn't do that like whole afro thing. And you can kind of just tighten it a little. And you bring this down, so it gives it a little cleaner look to it. My favorite part, hairspray. Now, some people use gel. Some people use spirit gum through the whole thing. I use hairspray because you can do that 5 o'clock shadow look looks a little bit more authentic. So, oh Lord, I'm looking rough. All right, so here we go. Oh, and it's cold in here. It's gonna be so cold. Oh. Okay, now what I usually do, grab the hair, and I'll start lining from like my cheek all the way down to here. And like I said, it's gonna look like shit at first. And just let it. Now always remember to follow your jaw. It's really important to follow your jaw. Wipies. I have to cut some more hair. I don't have enough. All right. And just for the record, I'm just half-assing this so you can get a basic idea. This hairspray just doesn't hold. And be picky with your hairspray. Oh, that went right in my ear. Oh. this hairspray is bullshit. Now, this area in here, I try and fill in with a little extra hair only to give it that effect of, like I didn't really shave. Another reason why I use my own hairs is because I have a lot of salt and pepper. You know, I have a lot of grays or wisdom highlights. So when I use that, it, like I said, it makes the beard look more authentic and more, you know, like it's really mine. Okay, back at it. And every week I'm going to see, I'm not going to promise, but I'm going to try and throw a secret out there that I do, so that way, you know, because being we're doing Drag Idol, I think it would, you know, it'll be beneficial. Alright. This point comes like the cleaning up of it, and, which, I need to get a mirror, hold on. Alright, I'm back. Had to get a cigarette. My caffeine. I don't do coffee. I hate coffee. Get used to that. Alright, so now comes the cleaning up part, because you see it's all shaggy and kind of gross looking. So what I usually do is I go in the mirror. First I get my mighty brush. Tone some of that down. I hit my jawline so that way it looks a little neater. And baby wipes are a must, because these baby wipes are what's going to help you get that like defined line. So I grab it and start wiping kind of down and in, because you want it to be even. And don't worry if you take too much off. You can always put it back on. So, I mean, like I said, I'm just half-assing it right now. So this isn't, I usually take a little more time. So this is basically, like I said, you'll see some of the patching, you know, and don't be concerned about that because the truth is, men's hair kind of grows like that. It'll be a little patchy in some areas and not so patchy. The more hair you put on, the fuller the beard, the more of a shadow that it looks like. Oh my God, look at that. Gotta take some of that off. Well, I'm not doing a show, so I'm not gonna take it off. But, you know, and you just kind of work on it like that until you start creating that effect that you want. I just did a half-ass, and only because I got to take all this shit off because I got to start getting ready for tonight at some point. Um, and if it gives you a basic idea, and you can start doing different styles, whatever, you know, and sorry, it sticks. But that's pretty much how I do it. And like I said, sometimes I am not a big drawer on only because that's just everybody has their own thing. You know, some people like to draw it on because it gives it a little bit neater look. I prefer to actually use the hair to give it a more authentic look to bring out more of the illusion. Okay, so thank you for stopping in, and that was my quick tutorial. Bye.